5-minute birthday cake. This is fast, moist, and absolutely delicious. Okay, so in this bowl, I have some softened butter or semi-melted. Please don't use melted butter like I did. Vanilla, of course. And to this, we're gonna add some sugar. We're gonna cream these together. This shouldn't take long at all. I'm using a plain whisk, really simple. I love this recipe. You don't need any special tools, and this recipe is phenomenal. This has become my go-to vanilla cake recipe. Make it, try it, it's delicious. To the creamed butter, we're gonna add some plain yogurt. You will not taste the yogurt. The yogurt will add lots of moisture into your cake and act as a binder in this recipe and substitute the eggs. I've said this before, I do not like to use eggs in any of my microwave recipes. Eggs in the microwave can become rubbery, and we're not making gummy bears today, okay people? This is a delicious moist vanilla cake. Once that's combined, add the flour, baking powder, and salt. I do highly recommend you sift the dry ingredients. It's an extra step, but hey, I recommend it and you should do it. Add the milk. Now, as you're mixing this, you'll notice this batter is quite pale, and that's because this recipe doesn't contain any eggs. So don't be alarmed, okay? We're swapping color for deliciousness and softness. Mix as well until you don't see any more lumps of flour, but don't overmix. Now I'm going to show you a few options that you can use as your cake mold, okay? You can use any type of microwavable safe bowl, a deep dish, anything that can go in the microwave will work. Just keep in mind the cooking time will vary not only on your microwave, but also on the mold, on the bowl, container you decide to use, okay? It will depend not only on its size, but also the material it's made out of. You do want to line the bottom with some parchment paper and lightly grease the sides and flour the sides of your container. Use a spatula to spread the cake batter as evenly as you can, and you're going to pop this in the microwave for anywhere between 5 to 8 minutes. Because my mold is so thin, my cake took exactly 5 minutes. At my mom's house, the same cake, but with a different mold and a different microwave, took 8 minutes. So please keep that in mind. Check the cake after 5 minutes with a toothpick. If it's not done, just leave it longer. Just make sure to not overcook your cake. At the most, this cake should take around 8 minutes to cook. I love how this cake bakes flat. There's no doming, and it's so soft. You're going to let this cool for 10 minutes in its pan, in its container, and then you're going to turn it over and let it cool completely. It's going to be incredibly soft, so be gentle, and the sides may look a bit wet, okay? That's completely normal. As long as the toothpick comes out clean, you're good to go. Set this to the side, and we're gonna make the frosting. Now, because it's my birthday cake, and I absolutely love vanilla birthday cake with buttercream frosting, that's what I'm making today. However, the beauty of simple vanilla cakes is that they pair well with anything. If you wanna do chocolate frosting, whipped cream frosting, cream cheese frosting, all delicious. All you're gonna do is cream together the softened butter with vanilla and gradually add the powdered sugar. If you wanna add a splash of milk or maybe some heavy cream for a creamier, looser frosting, go ahead. You're going to whip this up until your frosting lightens in color and develops some volume. You're going to frost this cake entirely with this delicious frosting. Make sure the cake has completely cooled at this point. You can use a turntable to make your life easier, but I've been loving rustic cakes lately. There's just something so comforting and simple and beautiful about one-layer cakes with rustic frosting. This cake will literally melt in your mouth. No one will believe this was made in a microwave. Not only was this fast and easy, but the results are absolutely amazing. So cut yourself 1, 2, or 3 slices and get ready to enjoy one of the most delicious vanilla birthday cakes. You're so wild.